baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Oakland Athletics. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Yuri Ruiz.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, J.T. Ginn. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Nico Hoerner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, Rosario. The tag, and he's out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ian Happ up to hit. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Strike 2. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a great play for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back in Oakland, and on the mound today, Justin Steele.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. And he deals. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. This to third. Fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Shea Langoliers.
The power in his bat has just completely disappeared. I mean, there's no other way to say it. 0 home runs last month, and I'm sure he's wondering if he'll ever hit a home run again. Now, batting in the middle of the order, that just can't continue. So it's going to start with good at-bats, not looking to hit the ball over the fence, looking to hit line drives with backspin, and I think the home runs will follow from there.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Toss to Belt. Out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. We played an inning. No score. Back here in the East Bay, top of the 2nd. So up now for Chicago, Brandon Belt. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ruiz puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 18.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Renfroe around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, digging in for Oakland, Emmanuel Rivera.
Rivera.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
No.
And a swing and a miss. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Batting sixth.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Welcome back onto the third inning, and now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch is popped up. Hernandez makes a nice running catch.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Now batting,
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the A's 0. Set for the bottom of the third, digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 1-2 now. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now here is Darryl Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The 1-1. That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Pitch is in for a strike. 2-2.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Righty to the plate. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 so far. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Cubs 1 and the A's nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Oscar Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next up for the A's, Ahmed Rosario. First time up was a pop out. And a pitch. And a count 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Got him. Snap throw. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Keston here up to hit now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. And the A's are gone in order. And it remains 1-0. Back in Oakland, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 18, Hunter Renfroe.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Max Muncy at the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Muncy hits one in the air. Gonzalez trying to get there. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
And now Seiya Suzuki. He hit into a double play his first time up. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Suzuki into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, Geloff tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Cubs leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in the East Bay, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Emmanuel Rivera.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Bounce to the left side. Muncy sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now
runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. Langoliers at first, 1 gone. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
2-2 now. Line drive, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
the left fielder, number 2.
And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The A's strand one. They still trail 1-0. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Ryan Cusick.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Clark makes the grab, one away. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ian Happ now at the plate, 1 for 2. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Swanson rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Brandon Bell. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Ruiz under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Darryl Hernandez. At the belt and fires. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. On a line out towards center. Bader makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Oscar Gonzalez up next for the A's. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Number 18, Hunter Renfroe.
Now that's smacked to right center. Gonzalez calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. That one's in there, and the count's full.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Clark under it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitters. Seiya
2 outs, base is empty.
Suzuki.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 2 and the A's nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Snap throw, a big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Justin Steele gives way, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Adbert Alzolay.
The 2-2. That one ripped. And forget it. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Emmanuel Rivera up next for the A's. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it. A's get one back on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Harrison Bader. The wind and the pitch.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Second baseman, Nico.
So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. The 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
There's a strike.
Full count.
3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3, and he deals. And now it's even up. And a pitch. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And the infield fly is called.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ruiz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the A's 1.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the righty deals. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Out to short, Swanson. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Yuri Ruiz. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to center field. Bader should have it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman,
Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in the East Bay, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now, Brandon Bell. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Hunter Renfroe, the next Cub to hit. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One down, and now it's Max Muncy. Man at second. There's a strike. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cubs 2 and the A's 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him. 1 away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Oscar Gonzalez up next for the A's. Next offering upstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that is in for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Payoff pitch. Got him. Snap throw.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So 2 down now, and here is Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss. 1-2. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.